Hello everyone and welcome to this month's Qubit Network's Not-for-Profit Spotlight. Today I am very blessed and humbled to be here with Jess Kern, the founder and president, and Evyn Wimer, the executive administrator for Raindrops Rising Foundation. They were very generous to come to our worldwide headquarters to do this interview today. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about Raindrops Rising Foundation.
So Raindrops Rising Foundation provides free advocacy services, resources, and referrals to survivors of sexual assault and human trafficking at any level. We also work very heavy legislatively, trying to create change to protect victims. We have an education initiative that we launched to provide awareness and educational materials to the community surrounding sexual assault and human trafficking. So everything we do is completely free. We work with various agencies, law enforcement agencies, parole agencies, first responder agencies, healthcare institutions to provide education and awareness surrounding sexual assault and human trafficking.
Yeah, and one of the things that we were talking about before we started filming here is that Indiana is the second worst, I would say.
Second largest state in the country for human sex trafficking.
Yeah, which really shocked me. And you were kind of going into some of the reasons why that was too. And one of them has to do with just our laws.
Yes.
Right? And so you were saying earlier that a lot of what you guys are trying to do is get some of those laws changed.
Yes. Yeah. And it's baby steps, right?
Yep.
But we're trying to create more legislation that protects victims of sexual assault and or human trafficking. So, and we're also trying to create and support legislation surrounding making sure that individuals that run businesses that are community facing are trained in human sex trafficking and sexual assault matters.
Yep. Yeah, that's great. And so you were saying too that most of the people who work with you are survivors.
Yes, so we are survivor ran and operated.
Yep.
We, our team is amazing. They are all very well trained in crisis intervention and SART, which is sexual assault response. They are all trained in MANT, which is de-escalation techniques.
Okay.
And they're very well trained and passionate because they have lived it.
Yeah.
They are survivors themselves, so survivors understand other survivors.
Yeah. And I thought it was interesting how you said that you're not afraid to push.
Oh no!
As survivors, like you had to be a little tough to survive.
I can say that our team within our foundation are very resilient women who are survivors, and they don't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
They will be so resilient and passionate about what they do because we've lived it.
Yeah. And
I couldn't ask for a better team to be able to do this with.
So one of the things that you said you guys have is a 24/7 line.
Yes.
Right?
So we have a 24/7 support line. It is completely free. It is completely anonymous. You can call for resources, referrals. We have everything from you need groceries, you need food, you need medical care, you need a referral for glasses, you need somewhere to keep your dog. We have partnered with these amazing businesses within the community that have provided these amazing resources. So we try to provide survivors anything that they might need, or resourcing, counseling, anything that they might need to get back up on their feet, because these things are not provided.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what makes us unique, is there's no red tape.
Yeah.
Like you could call and say, I need this, and we'll figure it out.
Right.
Also, if you just want to call and talk to someone, sometimes it's very hard and you need to talk to someone that's not directly related to you.
Yeah.
So you could call the line 24/7 and speak to an advocate. And we also have a ton of resources available on our website, educational resources. We update statistics on there weekly. So we have a ton of resources on our website, which is just www.raindropsrisingfoundation.com.
That's awesome. And you're headquartered in Valparaiso, and working primarily in Northwest Indiana, a little bit in Illinois, but really reaching beyond that even.
Yes.
As you said, like the whole state of Indiana and Illinois. And well, if people wanted to, you gave us a website there, and we'll put that in our notes too. Do you have a Facebook page?
Yes, so we do have Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Okay.
So do you want to I don't know what the sites are.
Raindrops Rising Foundation on Facebook and Instagram, and raindrops.rising on TikTok.
Okay, cool. And if people wanted to help, like how could they do that? Like what's a good way for people to help?
So there's a few ways that you can help. Number one is we're always looking for volunteers.
Okay.
We need volunteers for community events. We go into the community quite a bit for fundraising, for admin work. So we're always looking for volunteers. The second way that you can help is donating not just money, but even goods.
Yep.
Like donating, we've had people donate gift cards
Yep.
for survivors, or donate clothing, or donate household items for survivors. So that's another way. Now, since we do not charge even our professional constituents anything, we're always looking for donations.
Sure.
We hate asking for money, but it takes money
Sure.
to do what we do.
Absolutely.
So,
I said this earlier that if I've done this for about 3 years now, and if you didn't say, "Hey, here's how you can give money," you would be the first nonprofit
Yes.
I've ever talked to that didn't, right?
Yeah. So every little bit helps. I always tell people, I'm like, even if you want to donate $5,
sure,
it will. So when you donate, 100% of it goes towards either the Survivor Assistance Fund, which gives those items to survivors, whether it be groceries or whatever they need. And the second, the other area that it goes to is our Eradicate Through Education initiative, which is our videos that we are getting ready to launch that are for children, to open up the door to talk about body safety, puberty, sexual assault, and open up that door for parents to be able to talk to their children about these uncomfortable topics. So 100% of that funding goes towards that.
Yeah. And we were talking a little bit earlier, and I was just saying that, like, a lot of people I think that this is, a problem, only within the immigrant community or someplace overseas, and you quickly dispelled like that's not the case. Yeah.
It's very domestic.
Yeah.
At the end of 2023, the numbers in the United States was 27.6 million, and that's domestic citizens.
Yeah.
And we know that that approximately 60% go unreported. So that's only 40%.
Yeah.
Is that 27.6 million? It's very domestic. It's not what you see on TV.
Yeah.
Like, this is the face of it.
Yeah.
And those are the reported cases. And in Indiana last year, there was 2 convictions.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they're so hard to convict in court, which is why our team works tirelessly at the State House in Indiana to try to get the laws changed so we can get more convictions.
Yeah, that's great. Well, God bless you guys in the work you're doing, for sure. Hopefully that this can help bring some awareness to your cause. Go ahead.
The absolute best thing that you can do to help or to spread awareness is educate yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your knowledge is your power. The more you know, the more you can tell other people, the more awareness you can spread about these problems, because it's happening in your own backyard. I mean, we're talking 1 in 4, 1 in 6, and 1 in 18 is women, children, and men that experience sexual violence in their lives. And educate yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, and the current stat is in the continental United States, every 68 seconds, someone is violently sexually assaulted.
Wow, that's really sad.
Yes.
So, okay. Well, I appreciate you coming in to see us.
Thank you so much.
And hopefully this can help bring some awareness to this. Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you so
and
much.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you.